Yo, hi Jack. Hi, hi. You got the first place today. Let's go. I'm gonna put music. It's kind of loud. Yeah, good job, Jack, holding. It paid off. Yo, hello. Hi, Atpex. Hi, hi. Hi, Katja. Hi, Smarty. Hey, Bender. Hi, hi. How we doing? How we doing? Yo, hi, Mossy. Hi, hi. Hi, Sagat. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Crazy hamburger. Crazy hamburger. Yo, hi Safir, hi hi. Hi Transvian, hi hi. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is. Hi Castile, hi hi. Haven't seen you in a while. My phone died. Yo, hi, count me out. Hi, hi. Hope you're well. I started playing Minecraft again with mods. Hell yeah. Minecraft is fire. This is the create mod that just came out. Or Notonix, I think. Notonix? Notolix? I don't know, it has some name. With like you basically have Minecraft but with physics enabled. It looked cool. I don't think I'm creative enough to do anything with it, but I have seen some crazy stuff. Chilling, very nice, it's 17 degrees. Holy, where do you live? It's like 30 degrees where I am. I mean, I'm enjoying it for now, because it's been cold for so long. I'm enjoying the good weather. Feet tag. I mean, it gets people in. I don't know. I kinda just forgot to take it out, to be honest, but like, whatever. Hi Doodle, hi hi. I am at work, oh shit. Have fun, or like, good luck with it. Hi Nomad, hi hi. How you doing? It's kinda chill when you can just put something on second monitor when you are at work. To be honest, there was like a short time I worked in office, but like most of the time I worked from home. I don't think I could last an actual 9 to 5. Hey Forty Smith, hi hi. Hope you're well. Yeah, I don't think I ever did 9 to 5. Just kinda crazy. How's everyone? To be honest, it was really hot all day. I didn't really do much. My house has a, what do you call it, like a winter garden. It's like a room that is just windows. And it's terribly insulated. So usually it's full of mold. And I was just cleaning that shit out all day. Took me like 3 hours. I feel like yesterday. I don't know if that's good or bad. I hope it's good. I meant my 25 stream streak. Oh, holy shit, yeah, that's really long. What the fuck? Hi Story Hippo, hi. 25 streams, that's like 2 months, I think. It's crazy. Subnautica has been fun. I played some Rucore off stream here and there. But like, yeah, Rucore is kinda rough. I was here when you got back to streaming, basically. Hell yeah, thank you so much. You are the goat, Katya. Got any plans for another trip? Where else would you travel and why? I'm actually going to Poland in like a few weeks. Next month. To meet a friend. There's also a big like Polish convention. I think it's called PeerCon. I'm gonna be visiting that. I don't know, I've never been to like a big convention, to be honest. Usually conventions don't interest me enough to go there. But yeah, it's mostly to meet a friend. Hi Abnat, hi. I'm doing good, hope you are too. Yeah, I don't really know much, I just know PeerCon is like the biggest Polish like anime convention and stuff. I don't know if I will dress up, we'll see. Probably not, because I'm gonna be with a friend and I don't think they are gonna be dressing up, so like I don't wanna like, you know, dress up alone. So I mean, I guess I can just ask them if they are gonna dress up. Dress up as Hamihime. Yeah, I do that every day, I guess. Yeah, I actually gonna ask them, like, do they actually cosplay? What was your fave cosplay you did? I feel like I haven't cosplayed that much. Like, I wanna cosplay way more. I'm in the process of setting up the sewing stuff because I wanna start making my own cosplays and stuff, and then I can start streaming it as well. So that's like in the works. I actually have a Rei cosplay that I wanna do. I got the stuff for it. The Kirara cosplay, I got the top for her, I think. I like found it again. And this time hopefully it doesn't get cancelled. And then I will probably do Kirara as well. And oh fuck, I have a lot of cosplays I need to do. I redid the tattoo wig. So I was thinking of doing a goth tattoo in like lingerie. That's probably the first thing I'm gonna do. Actually, I think I'm gonna start doing it like this week. Yeah, because I'm never gonna be done. My only gripe with cosplaying, I guess, is just how uncomfortable it is. But yeah, I think I wanna do tattoo, and then I will probably redo Kirara. Yeah, and then I will probably do Rei. I mean, until now, I think Jane Doe was like the only real cosplay. The only real cosplay that I had done. But like, I fuck with Jane Doe cosplay, yeah. After that, I wanna start making my own cosplays. So like, I will probably pick something easy to start with. Cons are pretty boring to be TBH, it's just styles upon styles. Yeah, it's like if you are not cosplaying, cons are kinda not that interesting. It's more like an excuse to meet up with friends, I feel like. Like, if you are going there and you don't know anyone, yeah, it's kinda boring. I have done that before, where I would just go to a con with a friend, but like I wouldn't know anyone there. And yeah, it was kind of like mid. But you know, maybe with... I think my favorite parts with cons is like the game setups, like stuff like where you can play things like fighting games or Beat Saber or whatever. Like, I think that's cool. I guess other than that, it's just looking at cosplayers. I mean, we'll see. The other crazy thing is, every time I've been to cons, it was like really hot, and people are like, holy shit, like, I have seen some crazy cosplays going to these places, so like, I guess just seeing the cosplays is part of it. Like, I remember one time I went to a con, and there was like a group of guys cosplaying GTA characters, and they would like do the GTA animation, the GTA walking animation, and like the GTA door opening animation, and they would be just like walking up and down in character. And like walking into trash cans and then like changing direction. They were really good at it. That was like the funniest shit ever. Other than that, it's just really hot girls in like basically nothing because it's so fucking hot. It's like borderline, you know, lingerie is like what a lot of people are wearing. At least last time I went in the summer. I mean, yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, there's like cosplay competitions that people go to. Other than that, it's just spending money. But yeah, I fuck with Beat Saber, like playing Beat Saber at a convention I think is fun, or just playing fighting games. I can't fucking stand that there's like these really antisocial degens that like go to these conventions, but their only personality is like playing a certain fighting game, and then they will like flock to that one booth where you can play that fighting game, and they just don't let you play the game because they just keep playing each other, you know? And they are basically like making all of the games like exclusive to like the autistic people that came there specifically for that one game. It's like actual rage bait. Also, they're fucking antisocial, so like you can't even talk with them. At this point, I don't care as a PC gamer. Yeah. Wait, was it delayed again? It's coming out in like November, right? November 2026. I think that's the last update I heard. Oh yeah, and it's getting delayed for PC, so like we are not even getting it. So like it's probably gonna be like an extra year before we can actually play it on PC. Hi Kevrots, hi. Yeah, I don't really care about GTA, like whatever. I remember when I was like, I don't fucking know, like 12 years old on the fucking playground, talking with other kids about what GTA 6 is gonna be like. And I'm like fucking 20 something now and the game still hasn't come out. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm just chilling. It's really hot. Old? I guess I am. I don't know, I think GTA is just fucking ancient at this point. Like, when did GTA 5 even come out? It was more than 12 years ago. Right? GTA 5 release date 2013, yeah, it was 13 years ago, yeah. I was almost right. I was like 15 when 5 came out. Damn, you are ancient. We can like reverse engineer your age now. So you are like 28 now. Oh, you are 29? Oh boy. You're hitting the golden age of the 30s. I will be 27 next month. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, 27 is still young, sure. Yeah. That's when I graduated high school. Holy. Yeah, we have unks in the chat. I think the average age of chat is probably higher than my age, if I had to compare. But you know what? I like it this way. I would rather talk to ancient people than children. I'm not gonna lie. I was 12 when it came out. So you're like younger than me. Why don't robots have brothers? They only have transistors. Good one. I'm 25 and I feel old. Yeah. I'm 24 and I feel fucking ancient. I think I'm just jaded, I feel like. It's like, it's really hard not to like have the whimsy die. Like you have to like stay whimsy. Despite everything. But yeah, I think it's like you hit the age where it's like hard to interact with some younger people. I mean, it kinda depends. I was ancient when it came out. What do you call a group of trans women? A dev team? We'll probably make some goated game. Whimsy in 2026, oof. I mean, look, you can try. You kinda have to like stick your head in the sand, you know, and just not look at the words and Celeste too, yeah. I think more like something like Omori. Like they would make another Deltarune ripoff. If I had to guess. Oh yeah, they would make Marathon. Oh yeah, I can't believe Destiny is dead now. It's actually so sad. They really suicided for Marathon. It's kind of crazy, like the entire game was just stolen off one artist's concept art. That was like, I think that's what really killed the game in my eyes, Marathon at least, because I fuck with the aesthetic of the art, but like, I really don't fuck with how unoriginal it is, because you know, it looked original, but with the added context that, oh yeah, they just fucking ripped some artist off and they just copy-pasted their design into the game. It doesn't feel that original anymore. Oh wait, did I just get a subscribe? Yo, Kiki, thank you for the sub. I didn't even see the notif for that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, love. I need to up the alert sound. I think I put it too low last time. I'm gonna put it to like 10. Hi, Empty Cat. Hi. Hope you have a great day too. Sony paid 9 Concords for Bungie. Yeah, that's fucking insane, yeah. And it's like hovering at what? I think last time I checked it wasn't hitting 10k. Can we get a fit check? I don't really have anything on. It's just like shorts. That's it. It's just the top and shorts. Yeah. It's kind of hot. There's like a heat wave in Europe right now. So it's actually very hot. For once. When is Half-Life 3? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Half-Life is gonna come out when the Steam machine releases, but like... Thank you, Smith. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the leak said that Half-Life 3 was gonna come out with the Steam machine, but like... Yeah. It's been getting delayed for how long now? They had the announcements like last year, in like November, I think. They had the announcement, and we still don't have anything released. It's been like more than half a year at this point. Hot in Europe, that's because you are there. Holy, the bento ribs is rubbing off. Thank you, Katya, thank you. Steam machine is gonna be $1,200? That sounds way too much, there's no shot. I don't think anyone would buy it if it was that much. But you know, I respect Steam. I like that they actually made Linux viable for gaming. I think that's a really good change. If they keep developing their like Steam OS, I think that's a W for everyone. It would be nice if we had an alternative to Windows. Like, you know, if Steam OS actually reaches the point where I can play like 99% of the games I wanna play, I would probably just switch over. Like, fuck Windows. So proud of my students. We have like Aristotle of the Rizology here. It's like insert that picture of the two philosophers talking, and it's like Bender sharing his knowledge with like Katya or something. I think Steam Machine was originally supposed to be 600 to 700. That sounds more reasonable, yeah. Anything more than that, it would probably not sell. I mean, especially now. 6, 7. Oh my god. Most anti-cheat stuff simply isn't possible on Linux. Yeah, because, I mean, technically I think it's possible, but they would have to develop a separate branch for a Linux kernel. Because, yeah, it's like anti-cheat works on the Windows, like, it works on the Windows operating system, like. But technically, I guess you could just make another anti-cheat that, you know, works with Linux instead. It would just be a lot of extra efforts, I think. Jade. Hi, Jade. I'm at Costco. Oh, what are you getting? Costco is like a supermarket, right? You should get some cheesecake, yeah. Costco hot dogs, yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Oh, is that the Costco, guys? Is that the store? The chocolate chip cookie. Double chocolate chip cookie. What was the other one? The chicken wrap? Of course we are Costco, guys. Of course we eat the fucking $5 chicken wrap. Whatever. I'm ordering one right now. Hell yeah. That is like peak America in my head. Going to a supermarket to eat food is just insane to me. I mean, actually, you know what? I kinda go to the like European equivalent of a Costco where I live. I go to a similar like wholesaler store. It's like a store, but you need a membership card to get into it. And it's literally just a warehouse full of stuff. So I guess I'm living the American dream. But like we don't have the Costco hot dog, sadly. You can get full-on free samples? That's crazy. Does Costco even exist in EU? No, I don't think we have Costco, at least not where I live. I haven't seen one in my entire life. But we have similar, like we have the same business model technically. It's like the entire business model for these Costco's is that if you register with them, it's technically a business-to-business transaction instead of a business-to-customer transaction, and that way you can cheap out on the taxes, I think. So you can get stuff cheaper if you get it from a wholesaler. And they like avoid the rules around the taxes by basically arguing that you are a business partner by registering with them. Something like that. UK, Spain, France, and Sweden and Iceland have Costco. I don't know. I lived in the UK. I never seen a Costco. No Blizzy Sage. Yeah. We have IKEA meatballs. Suck it, America. Oh yeah, we have IKEA here. Yeah. I actually saw this someone like did the math, and you can actually come out cheaper if you just go to an IKEA to eat instead of making it at home. Yeah, I think everywhere in Europe we have IKEA at this point. Transcoded meatballs. Is that because it's balls and like meaty and you eat it? I guess IKEA is transcoded just because Blahaj is from there. And that's like somehow psyoped into being like the trans icon because it's IKEA. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I don't even wanna say how many Blahajas I have. We just like made a habit that every time I'm in an IKEA, I would buy a Blahaj. So basically, I have a Blahaj for every occasion I ever been to an IKEA. That's how it happens. I have an IKEA down the street right next to a Costco. That's crazy. I still need to eat one, lol. Or get one. Oh, really? I mean, look, it's an overdone joke, so like it's okay if you don't have one. But yeah, you should definitely get one. I like them. It's from my baby trans phase. Heb spoiled. It's the American dream, having a Costco and an IKEA next to each other. Probably with some massive parking lot. I love Heb. I don't even know what that is. No idea. Giga parking lot that's always empty. Yeah. Like a KFC and Taco Bell combo. What the fuck? I never heard of that. Interesting. KFC and Taco Bell, wait, what? So it's like Mexican chicken? Oh, we have those KFC Taco Bell combo buildings. No idea. We don't have Taco Bell here. We only have KFC. They just shared the building. Oh, that's cool. Chicken lava. Lava. Chicken. No taco time. No, my country has like no taco places at all. Ireland, we recently got our first Taco Bell. Hell yeah. It's interesting because I think we have some like some pizza chain from America. I don't know which one. I think it's Domino's. And they like open some restaurants, but they're like high class restaurants here for some reason. So instead of a fast food like pizza place, it's like a really fancy restaurant. Every time I have seen a Domino's. I have seen one in Barcelona as well, and it was also a really fancy restaurant. So it's really weird because like online I hear Domino's and I think of like shitty like fast pizza, you know, that you get delivered. No tacos, criminal. Yeah, I think I had my first tacos in Barcelona. It was nice. I had like a starter, which was like, I guess it was just tortilla chips, but it had like a bunch of sauce and like avocado and stuff and cheese, like all melted on top of it. And then for seconds I got like some mushroom tacos. And it was really good, but holy fuck, I got like... my gallbladder just couldn't handle it. It was too much. Is it just a nice building? What makes it fancy? It's like the Domino's place is like a sit-in restaurant. So like they don't do delivery, you can just like sit in and eat there. It's just like any other restaurant. Is it one of those fancy restaurants where you come out more hungry than you came in? Not quite. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I never been inside it. I have just seen it from the outside. But I think they serve pretty much the same pizza. They just don't really deliver. They just function like a normal restaurant. There is a Target, Walmart, ShopRite, all in the same lot. It actually looks insane. I was in EU the first time I visited America. I had never seen that much tarmac in my life. What is tarmac? But like, yeah, I remember I was in America once in my entire life, and I was in Florida, of all places, and dude, I would not wanna go back there. That was terrible, to be honest. It's like scorching hot and everything is covered in asphalt and high rises. And there's no sidewalks. It was... Jesus, it was terrible. Do you have a go-to fast food place? I have like a local like chicken place that I go to. It's basically literally just like a takeout place, and they only do chicken and rice, and that's it. Or like chicken and fries, whatever you want. Tarmac is asphalt. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Is there a delay on the stream? Chicken and rice is all you need, really? Yeah, I fuck with it heavy. There's like a cornflake, like fried chicken that I usually get. And like every few days I would have grilled fish at home. Literally, I just grill a whole fish with a bunch of vegetables, and then I just eat the entire fish. Rice, chicken and teriyaki sauce. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Yeah, that fried chicken is probably the oiliest thing that I usually eat. Fish are hamiark. I just, I fuck with fish a lot. I saw this, like, in Barcelona. That they would, like, serve you just a whole fish, just grilled. And I saw that and I was like, oh hey, that's actually pretty easy to make. So, yeah, just started making it. Fishing stream, man. Last time I went fishing, I was out there for like 8 hours with a friend, and we got up at like 3 in the morning or like 4 in the morning to get there, and we had 0 fishes, like not even a bite. I don't eat much fish. I should try it more. Yeah, fish is goated. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm kinda constrained because I can't eat beef and I can't eat pork. So my diet is only chicken and fish. Whole grilled fish is some Monster Hunter shit. Yeah, it kinda looks like it, but it's really tasty. I would like have it cut open at the stomach and stuff lemons inside. And then I just put it in the oven with a bunch of vegetables. We don't really fillet fish here either. Yeah, like, I think filleting is such a waste, because you can just eat the stuff off. Starting fishing to save money. I mean, if you're next to an ocean, that's a good idea. I don't really live near like any bodies of water. I mean, it's okay. I don't really miss eating beef or pork, to be honest. I think they are not that good. Like, I was never a big fan. Fishing is huge here. I live by the Great Lakes. Hi, Minnesota. Yeah, but you will need to test the fish for 20 heavy metals. What does that mean, huh? Minnesota. What do you mean heavy metals? What? Fish are bioaccumulators of heavy metals like mercury. Ah. Well, shit. I don't think I ever... I don't fucking know. I just buy the fish and eat it, to be honest. Mercury is in a lot of water in the US, so you can't eat them all. Oh, okay. That's crazy. I guess, but like, the fish that you get from stores, I assume they are already tested, right? Yo, hi, get some. Hi. Welcome. Thank you. I'll just stick to eating microplastics. Yeah, it's like you can choose. You can get, I don't know, mercury poisoned, or you can get microplastic in your balls. Fish here are still okay to eat, suck it Americans. I think that's because those fishes are from lakes, and the lake probably had metals leakage. But like, if you are fishing from the ocean, I think it doesn't impact it. Yeah, it's more from fishing from lakes. Yeah. My balls. Especially if it is from a carnivorous fish like swordfish, as they absorb the metals from their prey on top of them from the water. I'm gonna get those chopped off anyway. I will take the microplastics. Yeah, you know. Microplastics, I guess it's like... we don't really see the consequences, I guess. I think my balls is full of microplastics already, so like, whatever. What you're drinking? It's just apple juice. Metals stay in your body for 40 years. What the fuck? Bye balls, it was nice knowing you. Yeah, just cuts them off. I don't know, I would consider doing that, maybe. Damn girl, help me help you recycle. What does that mean? Let me help you recycle. What the... Coming microplastics. You would probably have your... Imagine it's like blocking your calm from swimming. It's like you literally have your babies like choking on plastic in your balls. That's why we have all these autistic kids. Grr. It's the microplastics they put in the water. The issue with microplastic is that we don't have a control group of people or animals without them in their system to see the difference. Yeah, it's pretty much fucked at this point. Yeah, there's no one that isn't infected with microplastics, so like... Such enlightened convos we get in home streams. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was true, like, who the fuck knows? Autism is probably just a late marriage thing. Oh yeah, my parents were late with me. I can totally believe that, yeah, maybe that's why I'm trans. I was just a really late kid, and like my parents already probably had lead poisoning. That reminds me of the contraceptive for men, a porous gel that is inserted in the seminal canal, where it hardens and shreds any sperm cell that goes through it and can be removed with a specific solvent. But that sounds fucking insane. Actually, what? Yeah, I think... I don't know, like, male contraceptives are just not that popular. I feel like that's a pretty convenient solution. Yeah, like, why don't we just give all men whatever that is? One gram of uranium-235 releases approximately 20 billion calories. Okay, I mean, calories is just a representation of the energy it releases, so like, technically we could be eating fire, we could be like firemaxing. Or like, we could eat a gunshot, you know, and that would have like, I don't know, 30,000 calories in it. But like, we are basically bioreactors, so we can only get energy out of stuff that we digest. Hi Habumta, hi, thank you. I saw a cool picture on Twitter and I basically replicated it. Yeah. I'm sad it's kind of flopping on Twitter. I think I'm like shadow banned or something. I have been too daring. Because psycho-capitalists thrive on families that cannot afford the children they ended up with, so they are willing to be exploited, that's why. I guess, yeah. I always thought it was a dumb argument to say that, oh, your family should be the one, you know, teaching you about sex, because if you are from a low-income family, then, you know, you're probably not gonna get proper sex education at home, you know, just because your parents aren't that educated either. So, like, it reinforces poor people making the mistake, and then those poor people's kids can be exploited by the system. Lots of people asked me if she is 30 today. Yeah, I put it in the caption. Also, I don't know, like, should I be insulted? Like, do I actually look 30? But yeah, to be honest, okay, like even in the original image, the girl isn't 30, so like. The hell? I mean, you know what, whatever. I have like 6 years left until then. I think Ruti is even younger than you. I think we are about the same age, but I never really talked with them. I never asked their age. For sure. But yeah, I think we are quite close in age. I think they are probably older than me, like they have been around for longer than I have been, I think. Actually, yeah, my Ankh status is now gone. What does that mean? Bender, if I had to guess your age, I think it would probably be somewhere like 27, 28, I think, if I had to guess. I told you my age. Did you? Look, I have a terrible memory. It was probably a long time ago, or I just didn't think it was that crazy. I would remember your age if it was something surprising. Oh, you are 25, okay. Look, I was close enough. I almost guessed like 30. Don't worry, billionaires are locking in on that immortality grind. Yeah, by the time we are ancient. Close my ass. Look, that's just how you came off, I don't know. I was pretty close. 2 years is nothing. Not even Twitter would cancel you for a 2-age gap. Oh, speaking of age, and sorry if I derailed the topic, but I just had a surprising convo with my parents. I am closing to my 40s and they asked why no GF yet, and I told them it's because I work surrounded by girls in their 20s and the age difference would be too great, and they're hey, both go with age is not an issue as long as you don't go with an older woman. Wait, why did the music stop? It's very menacing. Oh. My bad. Oh yeah. Why are you stopping on me? Yo, is my internet shit? Why is it buffering? Okay, anyway. What do you mean older woman is bad? Huh? I would rather date someone older than me than younger. Like what? I guess maybe it would make sense to have someone younger because, I don't know, fertility, whatever. I don't know what boomers are thinking. Yeah. I'm way too disconnected from that logic of the past. Making me feel ancient. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Look, above 30 is when life really starts, okay? I'm very sure most people end up wasting their 20s. I'm surrounded by unks. Yeah, I don't know which one is worse. Old people or young people. I think probably young, if we are talking extremes. If you see me older, I guess I'm mature. Yeah. I can't really describe why, because it's not like you have like crazy trivia knowledge. Usually you can tell someone is old when they drop references and trivia knowledge that is ancient knowledge. That I was trying to explain how awkward it would be meeting her parents when I look their same age. Even assuming I could find someone compatible with my weird ass of that age. Yeah, I don't think... I don't know, I think I would struggle to get on with someone like much younger than me. Just because I guess it's just natural. Yeah, I think I would probably get on with someone younger than me than someone older. Just because I'm brain rotted. I would quit my job if I had to handle Zoomers. I don't know, I think some boomers can be just as bad. Like an entitled boomer who thinks they are, you know, above it all. And still have that mentality that, oh, the customer is always right. I think those are way harder to handle than Zoomers. Yeah, when they hit you with the lead poisoning stare. When you tell them that they can do X thing. First to watch Hamihime on an Xbox. What the fuck? They still make those? I don't even get along with people my age. I like early Zoomers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I am. I think I'm like early Zoomer. I think it depends, because I definitely had times. If I try to interact with a normie is like a quotation, but like someone my age that lives a normal life and doesn't really do anything online, and they just go to their jobs and look at TikTok and Instagram, it's really hard to talk with them. Like, I really struggle with to talk with some of the people my age. It's like, I think especially girls my age, I think I would struggle with, because a lot of them just, I feel like, don't really have anything in common with me. Like, oh, I like watching Netflix and traveling and like going shopping and like thrifting. And that's like usually it for most of them. I'm not talking about retail, I'm talking about normal engineering type job. I mean, I don't know, I think in engineering boomers can be insufferable as well, just because you know, some workplaces have the age is always right culture. Like, if someone is older than you and has been there for longer, even if they are worse at their job, they are always in the right, you know? Like, that can be annoying. Nobody under 40 can edit engine code. I mean, coding is something, yeah. Coding is, I think, its own thing, because you have a lot of Zoomers that came in that don't really have a passion for coding, they just like got pushed into it by their parents. Yeah, old equals wise, yeah. I think in a lot of cases old people fall into just doing the same habit, even if it's not the best way to do it anymore. Hi, what's going on a bit? Hi. You're wearing less necklaces than usual. I guess so. It's a lighter fit. It's so hot today. Yeah, not cross. Yeah. I'm not very Christian. I should wear less crosses, to be honest. Did you already watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners? The anime? Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I watched it when it came out. That was like 3 or 4 years ago now. Aren't they working on a new anime? I think it was announced like a year ago already. Me with my little Python and Rust. You know, Rust is based. Hi Sirin, hi. Welcome. Not everyone can code like Alyssa Rosenzweig. Huh, yeah, who is that? Sounds kind of familiar. I think women are actually really good at coding, or like can be really good. I just think it's a male-dominated field. I remember when I worked at Oracle and I got on a team, there was a really old lady there, like a 60-year-old lady. I saw her in a meeting, and like the managers were hyping her up and talking about her past, because she was like there at like the inception of programming, when they had to use punch cards on the computers, and she has been in computer engineering and software development since back then. And it just looked like your average grandma, but like she was actually a god at programming. So, you know, that's like crazy. It's like so out of place, you know, like you wouldn't guess that some random grandma is like fucking a god at Java and assembly coding. They had me write Proton for Steam. Wait, Proton is the framework for playing, for converting games to Linux, right? What the fuck? Did you actually work on that? Wait, you had a regular job before? I had an internship for like a year. Is the Asahi Linux dev who quit recently? Wait, what do you mean? Being a calculator was a human job and was considered women's work. Many of them were the first programmers. Yeah, that's really based, I think. I think women in general are just better at that stuff. The trans girl, Alyssa Rosenweig. Oh, okay. It's a Linux dev. I had no idea. I'm out of the loop. That's cool. I think trans girls are definitely like, there's a lot of them in programming. For sure. Which is really best. I love my programmer girls. Spearheaded the Apple Linux project. Holy. Sounds like a giga chad. I'm bad at being a woman, I can't even code. Furries and trans girls are just holding up the entire internet. What did you program? I was just doing backend on Okay, I was on the back end of the data processing for a Oracle like web shop service. So like Oracle had like a pre-made like tool, I guess, that you could rent from them that would basically generate a web shop for you. And I was working on the back end of that. And then after that I worked a bit on data processing and DevOps stuff for Oracle data warehouses. The person who is the core contributor to Wine is also a woman. Okay, I don't know what Wine is, but that sounds based. Apple can easily just block you out or make it hard enough that it takes a decade. Oh. I would like to work on your backend. Everyone is this vendor today. How old is Java's web backend stack? We were working in Hadoop ecosystem, I think it was called. Was it Hadoop? I gotta look this up. Ecosystem. Yeah, it was the Hadoop ecosystem, yeah. It was in-house. Hey, I'm tasteful with it. Yeah, okay, that's true. Most of it was Java and JavaScript that I worked with. I think my favorite part was just doing DevOps because I felt like it was the easiest. Just working on Kubernetes clusters. If I was to go back to tech, I would probably try to get into DevOps. I think they have it way too fucking easy compared to any other department. Like, I had some friends in DevOps and they were doing fucking nothing. They would just have their little Terraform code files and they would spend like a day trying to figure out how to commit to GitHub. They would be doing nothing, but they would be getting like 6 figures. I can already taste the access control bugs. Wine is Windows apps on Linux framework, which is what Proton is built on. Oh, that's really cool. Dude, that sounds giga brain. Like, I'm not smart enough for that, I'm not gonna lie. I never got like that deep into it. I think like, yeah, web dev and backend is way easier than like doing operation system stuff. Like, that sounds way too complex. Wine has been a thing since Linux started existing. Yeah, I know very little about any of that. I am mostly... There was one time I tried to get into Linux, I guess. I wanted to get into coding in NeoVim. So building drivers is such a pain even in Rust. Yeah, I'm not smart enough for that. There was a point when I wanted to be a sweaty programmer and I only used Linux to code, and I was using a NeoVim like custom interface, and I would basically abandon the mouse altogether and only use the keyboard. But yeah, I would rather not talk about it. Look where that led you, yeah. I was gonna be a cool programmer. Fun fact, you use Vim to flex and VS Code to code. Yeah, you can technically make VS Code work like Vim. There's like a plugin for it. Back to Windows, yep. I was dumb. But like, yeah, even I learned all the shortcuts for like the keyboard on like how to travel files and switch between locations and how to search function and everything using the keyboard only. And yeah, it just led me back to VS Code. It was completely pointless. Hi Drops Master, hi. Hope you are well. I mean, how many of you even know how to exit Vim? I think most people don't know what Vim is, and I think that's fine. It's like a very nerd thing to know. Like, if you are a 9-to-5 developer, you probably just open VS Code and never touch Vim, or Linux in general. Honestly, I think even I forgot how to do it. It's been like, what? It's been like 4 years ago, I think, the last time I was like seriously doing it. And now we have AI, so it's like a completely different industry, I think. I don't think I could even get a job nowadays with AI. Yeah, I don't think I could even find Vim anymore. I started using NeoVim about 4 years ago, and now I can't use any other editor. Yeah, it's one of those things. I wanted to be that guy, I wanted to be you. But I just learned NeoVim and then never touch anything else, and then I can flex on people. AI has taken over finance, so I'm cooked. Yeah, finance is... yeah, I don't even know what you can do with finance. ChatGPT built me a new Twitter. Yeah, check out my new website and just links in localhost. Like, I just think AI just fucked over junior positions the most. We already had TradeBot. Yeah, I mean, TradeBot is like its own thing because they're usually just operating on a simple algorithm. I type in Dvorak too, so I can't work on... Is that a keyboard layout? AI has fucked over so much. Yeah, it's like... That's the other thing with art. Like nowadays, I can't even tell if an art is AI or not. Like a lot of the times I I just find out in retrospect, you know, like I'm just scrolling some social media, I see some cute art, and it looks pretty real, I guess. But like, it's so hard to tell. Like, the only way nowadays I can tell something is real art and not AI is by how authentic it looks. Because if it's just a generic anime girl, and it's like just a generic like face or like a generic like standing pose, I just automatically assume it's AI if it's not doing something really special. And I think that really fucks over artists as well, because they have to like get more and more creative and authentic to stick out from all the AI stuff. AI is already better than the average general physician in diagnosis, but worse than specialists. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's another upsetting thing. Like, some doctors are just really ass. And I actually got more help from fucking ChatGPT than some of the doctors I went to when I was sick. It's a joke, actually. I think it kind of shows how overinflated doctors are. Like, they're really not that good. I mean, I'm trans, so I already know they are kind of ass, because they don't fucking know how to dose hormones either. I work in video game localization quality assurance, and you would be surprised how many dumb fuck colleagues are willing and some even happy to help improving AI tools that are clearly going to remove the need for their own job positions. So disheartening. Dude, yeah, it's like the frog getting boiled. It's like they don't think it's coming for them until it does. If you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, let me become a doctor. Man, can I be an endocrinologist at this point? Honestly, yeah, I think you could pull it off, at least for trans people specifically. Coding was supposed to be the safe haven, and it was the first thing to get replaced. Dude, it's actually so sad. I finished university like just before ChatGPT got good at coding, so I think I'm like the last generation that actually has a degree that isn't worthless, in the sense that now you can just cheat everything with ChatGPT. But like, I can't really do anything with my degree. No one fucking needs juniors now, because you can just have one senior, you know, do the task of like 10 juniors. Let me be a machine, flesh is weak. Yeah, it's crazy that the first thing AI is replacing is like creative arts, and not like the low level jobs, you know. Doctors deserve it, TBH. Extremely high bum ratio. Yeah, I think so. Doctors are fucking ass. I would like go to a doctor because I was feeling really fucking shit, and I would list out my symptoms, and they would be like, okay, what do you want me to do? Like, they would be asking me like what they are supposed to do. It's fucking terrible. Like, you're the doctor. Yeah, some doctors, I feel they're just collecting paychecks. And then you also have like the boomer doctors who are like 70 years old, but for some reason they're still working. And they haven't updated their knowledge about the science in like 30 years. And they're still doing outdated shit that was already proven as it doesn't work. Like, I had gallbladder issues. I went to a bunch of places with my gallbladder, all of them recommended that I should remove it. And, you know, all of them just dismissed me like, oh, yeah, you shouldn't worry about treating it, you should just get it removed, you know? And no one would even care about my issues beyond, you know, just telling me to go get a surgery. And then I went to an actual professor who specializes in gallbladder and actually has like studies and is actually active in the science community. And they were like, yeah, don't get it removed, you know, just try to live with it because it can get way worse if they remove it. And so like basically every other doctor was just telling me the wrong thing for my situation. And if I listen to them and I just get my gallbladder removed, I mean, it might have fixed my issues, but also I might be in a lot more pain. And it might have been all for nothing. Rule 34dle. You guys wanna play? I'm traveling for work and the weather is nice and warm at 26 degrees, and tomorrow I will be in the northern region. Temperature will be +1 during the day and -6 at night. Dude, that fucking sucks. That's why we see all the doctors. Yeah. Hi. Hi, ain't CB. I am confused, what are you? Because here on Twitch you use fanboy tag, but on Insta and X you say tomboy. Are you a male trans girl or a female trans man? I'm a trans girl. I guess that's kind of flattering. I just call myself a tomboy, because that's what I feel like I am. Yeah, I will take that as a compliment. The only thing I want to play is with my heart. Didn't you mean my heart or like your heart? Problem is, doctors like judges are not accountable for their mistakes. Yeah. But like, what can you do at that point, you know, if you get your life fucked up because of wrong medical advice? Like, at that point your life is already fucked. I mean, I would have probably tried to sue them for recommending the surgery. Tomboy is aesthetic. Well, yeah, it's like... I see myself, I guess, as a trans girl that kinda dresses like a tomboy. Type shit. I want you to play. Oh. My bad, gang. Oh, I read it wrong. My bad. I have dyslexia. You can definitely be a trans girl and a tomboy. I mean, yeah, if, you know, if trans boys can be femboys, then why can I not be a tomboy? Why is it not tom girl? Society. Hi, Bakoyaro. Hi. Can I guess where you are from? I'm from East Europe. I mean, okay, I should have said you can guess. Okay, we can play rule 34dle. If I find it. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's go. You can vote in chat by typing in 1, 2, or 3 which one you think has the highest submission count on Rule 34dle. On like Rule 34. I would guess Finland or Sweden. I guess that's East Europe. I guess I'm more to the south of that. It's more like the Balkans or fuck gender, let's just look at this beautiful star. Can you give XX city, country and hospital you were born in? Yeah, let me just dox myself. Honestly, I'm not sure. Oh. I think I don't know if Konosuba has enough gooners. I feel like it's one of those shows that like insists upon itself too much. Bender is here, I will lose 100%. Yo, Bender hasn't voted yet. You might be safe. It insists upon itself, Lewis. Yeah, I feel like some shows are just too gooner, and because it's so gooner, it's like you don't even feel like sexualizing it anymore because it already sexualizes itself. Like, I don't know, I think I could jerk off to your average Konosuba episode. Like, I don't need to go on Rule 34 for that. In doubt, I would go with Pokemons, Furries are numerous and hella horny anyway. Pokemon is always winning, yeah. That's like a rule of thumb, if you see Pokemon, it's usually winning. But if I guess the country right, you will never know. I don't think I would react to it even if you did. You know, I prefer not getting doxed. Crazy, I know. Okay, did everyone vote? I don't keep your secrets. Maybe once I wanna move. Hopefully, I think by next year I'm gonna be moving. After moving, I think I'm gonna be fine talking about it. Okay, did everyone vote? Alright, I'm locking it in. I want to move to the Netherlands on a Daft visa. Netherlands is a nice place. Okay. It was actually Konosuba. Okay. Never mind. I guess I'm just wrong. Okay. Darkness has a lot of gooners. You know, just off spite, I will write an up to cheat on Rule 34dle. Dude, I think you can just do it manually. You can just open the website and look it up yourself. I wanna move to Thailand. Ah, Katya is from Thailand. I mean, Thailand is also a nice place, I guess, if you're trans, maybe. I mean, I heard mixed things about it, like... technically, you don't really have rights there, even if you are trans, legally. But socially, I think it's a kind of accepting place. It's weird. I don't like it personally. Yeah, it's kind of... yeah, it's rough because... but Thailand is alright. I think, yeah, there's probably worse places than Thailand, but yeah, you can't really change your genders there. And also, you know, socially, you are not really seen as a woman, which is whatever. I don't think that's a deal breaker to me. Even if people don't see me as a woman, as long as they, you know, don't bother you or don't hate you for existing, I think that's already pretty nice. Nowhere else is the exploitation fully commercialized. I think ladyboys, yeah, and sex work, I mean, I don't know if it's exploited. I mean, maybe it is. I bet they would see you as a woman there. I would tower over most Asian people. I would be like a fucking giant, like a Norse, you know? Like a Nordic giant compared to them. Unfortunately, I'm from a tall family. I think most Asian people would reach to my belly button at most. Hi Spiral, hi. Thank you. Thank you. Sex work here is illegal yet tolerated, so yes, very exploited. Yeah. I heard there's like issues of like child, you know, trafficking as well. And like a lot of tourists from Europe as well. It's like kind of disgusting, but I know a lot of German old men will just go to Thailand and rent a woman so they can pretend they have a wife that actually loves them. Like sex tourism is crazy over there. They would probably just assume you are tall. Like if I saw you in public, I don't think I would be able to tell. Thank you. I think I'm doing alright because I already live in a very conservative country, but I girl mode full time. I mean, I kind of do stick out in terms of height, but I think most people just write it off as like, oh, it's just a tall person. I just wanna move. Bro, Bender, you already live in one of the best possible places you could ever have been born in. Like, you are already in the top 1 percentile of people on this planet. I'm pretty sure most people would kill to be born in America, especially in an accepting part of it. Like, I don't know where else I would wanna move. Or maybe Japan, but I hear it's expensive. I don't think Japan is accepting at all. It's like one of the most conservative countries. Oh yeah, did everyone vote? I'm gonna look in. I'm gonna go for Pokemon. Fuck. Pokemon let me down. Just tired of grey clouds. Yeah, yeah. You know, I would rather have clouds and accepting people, I guess. How me tall? What did I miss? I am kinda tall. Yeah. Japan is ass. Yeah. I wouldn't wanna move to the USA. America is overrated. I think if you are born in a good state, like a blue state, I still think it's one of the best places to live. Like, you know, only like 3 years ago, you know, in the Biden era, it was still very progressive. So like, you know, there's a lot of backsliding right now, but I still don't think it's the worst place to be. Like, there's like a few countries in Europe that are probably better than America. The Pokemon choice loses reliability, then it's a lizard or a bug type, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I think people goon to lizards. Like, I definitely think that's popular with the furries. It's weird because we are socially progressive, but our policies are still super conservative. I think that's because politically it's harder to pass laws. it's easier to develop culturally as a society than it is to get those laws passed, because democracy, I don't fucking know. Texas, baby. I actually know fanboys and trans girls from Texas, and I think if you're in the metropolitan area, it's probably not that bad. Also, if you are white, I think that probably helps. I don't know a single black trans person from a red state. Yeah, you start understanding why democracy has its flaws, let's just say. I think being trans in general is like a white people thing. I definitely know less black trans people. I think that's just part of the fact that they already have it harder socially. Right, did everyone vote? I know one black trans girl from Boston, and they're really cool. White people, hey, being trans is my culture too. Yeah, Asia also has its own culture, yeah. Actually, yeah, I take it back, yeah. I actually think I know more Asian trans women than white. Latin America pretty big on it too. You know what, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of Argentinian and like Brazilian trans girls. Argentina and Brazil for some reason has a lot of trans people. Oh yeah, and Mexico too. Oh my god. Tuho? Fuck, I haven't got a single one right. S Destroyer with the free. Okay, we are going until 6. Whoever gets 6 points first wins. You heard it here, Argentina isn't white. The debate is over. I don't know what's going on with Argentina. Like, I have never been there. I'm just like, technically it's in South America, so like, technically it's not white. I don't know. I just know, like, when I look at my analytics, Mexico is like the second most like viewed place. So like, on my socials, I think America is most of my traffic, and then it's Mexico, and then it's like Brazil, and then it's like all the other countries. I also have a lot of Koreans for some reason watching me. But yeah, Mexico is huge for some reason. Oh yeah, and Germany is huge. I think it usually goes something like America, Mexico, Germany, Canada, something like that. And then it's probably something like Brazil. I think Brazil is pretty high. America is probably the most chronically online country. Yeah, for sure. I think Europe is also very chronically online. It's just that language, you know, kinda limits you in a lot of places. Because like, not everyone speaks English. I think Boa Hancock is probably the most. Yo, Bender hasn't voted yet. I will wait, Bender. People are really thirsting over Lulu. I mean, I can see that being the case. Like, is Lulu considered a furry? Like, is this a furry, or like, what would you categorize this? I guess it kind of fits into the lolly category, but like, Italy chronically offline. Really? I guess I don't see that much Italians, yeah. I also notice a lot of Germans and Scandinavians who are chronically online. I think the more north you go, the more chronically online people are, because you just can't go outside. It's always raining and it's always dark and cold. So yeah, I think places like Norwegia, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, they usually do good at that stuff. Poland as well, I think. If you have strong family connections, you're probably less online. I guess. I guess that fits. I don't know, I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. I don't think your family connections limit how online you are. Like, trust me, I think normies are way more online on social media than like degens, you know, because if you are a degen, you're like deep into it, you know, you probably have a Discord, you probably use Reddit or, you know, some niche website like Tumblr or Blue Sky or something. Like, I think it's more of a normie thing to be on like TikTok or Instagram nowadays. Me online on a beautiful sunny day. Yeah, that was me today. I mean, I was cleaning and just watching some podcast in the background. I think I would be less online if my family wasn't so toxic. Okay. Would be Boa Hancock. Bro, Bender, you haven't voted. I'm waiting for your ass. Why are you over here, like, typing it out? Like, bro, just type in the number. I'm online even when I'm sleeping. I used to do that. I would fall asleep to Elden Ring lore videos. Okay. Wow, I think that's my first point. Let's go. Don't wait, I was away. That's how you thank me for waiting? Really? I'm never waiting for you again. Fuck you. I fall asleep to natural science. Nowadays, I just put the phone down and just fall asleep naturally. I just don't listen to anything. I'm just raw dogging the sleep. I have been falling asleep to creepy stories. What the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of dreams do you even have listening to that shit? I would be fucking dreaming about getting stabbed by the Zodiac killer or some shit if I was listening to creepy stories. I don't know Fire Emblem, but girls with large weapons have my vote. Fire Emblem is very popular. I would love to play it, but I think it's a Nintendo exclusive, and I just can't be bothered buying a Switch. If you use your phone, you don't count as chronically online person. For me, it has to be PC. There are a lot of like really chronically online people that only look at Instagram and TikTok on their phone, and they literally scroll for hours every single day, and they don't play games, they don't watch anything, they maybe watch like Netflix, and their entire life is just scrolling. Like, trust me. I think the normies have been like degenified, especially after COVID. The most brain-rotted people don't own a PC. Yeah, I think this is how a lot of people end up with eating disorders and all these like body image issues, especially girls. Like, you know, it's like as a trans girl I can relate to the dysphoria, but there's so many cis girls with dysphoria nowadays because, well, you know, they go online, they see girls with obviously edited videos and like insane, you know, like waistlines. And by the way, everything is fucking edited on Instagram, everything is edited on TikTok, none of that is fucking real. But like, if you are a normie girl and you're like 16 years old and you have no idea what editing technology can do today, you probably think you are like weird for not looking like that. And then you end up with all these like mental illnesses. I think that's kind of what's happening to guys as well with looksmoxing. That you just see these like giga edited, like roided up guys on TikTok and Instagram. And like fucking like 16-year-old like boys see that and they are like, oh yeah, I gotta get steroids and shoot myself up so I can look like them. Gonna start studying. Yo, good luck, Bender. My parents watch more brain rot than me. OMG, I feel so bad for the 16-year-old boys getting into gym culture. Oh, you would probably know a lot about this, Jade, yeah. Everyone wants to get on gear. Dude, that sounds terrible. They are all gonna be like infertile by the age of 18. Okay, I'm gonna lock in. Oh my god, it was the book girl for some reason. What the fuck? I did not expect that. We have a 4-way tie right now. Bender is coming up. It's so bad. Yeah, what do like 16-year-old like boys do? Do they like actually like push themselves? Or do they just expect drugs to carry them? Damn, I'm hitting the bottom on this one. I got like 1 point. I'm like literally dead last. They fuck. Transitioning is a much healthier way to get infertile than steroids, IMO. I'm not sure if... I don't know if I tried going off estrogen, like with my balls just start working again. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen anything come out of me in like 3 years now. They are trying to normalize injecting in the gym through filming themselves injecting for TikTok. What the actual fuck? That sounds fucking cursed, what? Also, like, isn't like RFK Jr. was also saying that peptides are the future and that he loves peptides. And now there's like videos on TikTok of like teenage girls and boys injecting their face with like random unidentified Chinese chemicals. Like, what the actual fuck? You saw the Roid Olympics? Oh yeah, I saw that, the Superhuman Olympics. And they like broke 0 records, except for 1. And like, in a lot of the races, like natural people actually won anyway. So like, I think it was Trump and JD Vance that wanted to make like a no limit like competition where anyone could sign up. And you could like use any kind of steroids, anything to get as strong as possible. Okay, I will lock in, by the way. Oh my fucking god, it was the kid. Holy fuck, we are evening out. You have like 5 people in first place now. Yeah, it's like an Olympics but for roided out people and they couldn't beat a single record. I think the swimming guy was within like 0.05 seconds. Yeah, but like that's not even impressive because he got that close to the record by having like a power suit, like some kind of swimming suit that like simulates your body. And it was banned like 16 years ago. So like even with a power suit and steroids, they could barely reach the level of the record holder. So like, I think the only thing it proved is that steroids don't really give you an edge. Or the speed suits. I don't know what the speed suits do, I just heard that they are bond for some reason, and they just like make you better somehow. Meant to type 3 but 2 EP. Aww. I mean, who knows, who knows. I think My Little Pony is probably more popular. Yo, S Destroyer, you haven't voted yet. It also kinda proved that the records are already roided. I mean, I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure the vetting for steroids is very strict for official competitions. I don't think the competitors are roided, I just think they put in more work, maybe. I would like to believe they are not. I thought it more so proved that steroids don't really make a difference. The detection systems get better, but every country is also trying to develop new roid. Interesting. I think, I don't think you need roids. I think you can achieve those results by just hard work. Steroids shrink balls to fit better in speedos. Yeah, and it's more aerodynamic if you have small balls because there's less air drag on it. Like, I don't think Bolt would pass the test today. Really. I think most records were from roided athletes. That's crazy, I thought it was natural. Okay, I'm gonna vote. Wow, yeah. That was the easiest one so far. Dude, what are those boobies? Holy fucking shit. I fucking wish I had those. What the hell? I guess I get loads of drag. Yeah, this is why you're not an Olympic winner, Bender. I think I have the perfect aerodynamic build. I have like 0 drag on my body. It's because trans folks aren't any better than their unmodified cis peers. Yeah, if it's a no limits Olympics, why don't they let trans people compete as well? And then we could also see how much worse trans people perform, you know? That sounded like a line from Cyberpunk, sorry. Yeah, we are like chromed up. We are chrome muxing. Yeah, if you go near water as a trans person, you just melt. I also haven't been to like a pool or anything since I started transitioning. I am also very aerodynamic if I can run, that is. I will probably go to the beach this year. Like, I can talk like pretty well. You know, the most you would notice is, I don't know, I have like a fat pussy or something. But like, I can get away with it. It's just like kinda feels weird. You know, it's like there's always that like fear, you know. There are private beaches now. I don't know how you get into a private beach or like what that is. Pools creep me out. Yeah, more like a beach. Yeah, I don't think pools are my thing. There is always the bikini top plus a shorts combo, TBH. I can just rock a bikini. I can absolutely just rock a bikini. But yeah, I guess what I would do is like have a bikini on, but like have like a fabric, you know, that is kind of like a skirt on the hips. Okay, did everyone vote? I think Rossai has most. Holy, I was actually right for once. Holy, the competition is evening out. Duder and Bender is in the lead somehow. Bender is actually making a comeback. You talk well, Queen. Thank you. I don't have much to talk, thankfully, I guess. Gotta bring a friend group, yeah. What is that? Where can I find this thing called friend group? Haven't heard of it. Is number one you, Shy Girl? Oh, Shy Girl, yeah, I think I know that character. Hi, no functional purpose. Hi. That's a depressing username. I'm not sure actually. I think Misty would probably have the most. I haven't heard of a friend group that can all be at the same place at the same time. Scheduling is hard. Yeah, same. I think I had like one time when I went on a trip with a friend group, and that was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I don't even have a friend group anymore. Okay, get locked in. That was too easy. Wait, what? Oh, okay. There's a tie between Bender and Duder. Okay, this one is probably easy. I don't know this VTuber. And this is a lizard, like, I don't think it's the Pokemon. That's the Presso, you good queen. I don't know. Good enough, I guess. Yo, Pocoyod. Pocoyod redeemed the fit check. Is it okay if I just sit? Like, that's the fit. Or do I need to stand up? I don't really have much on, like, it's just the shorts. It's really hot today. I'm like sweating even in this. Cute printed pockets, thank you. I love this short, yeah. Stop, you might get a nose speed. Look, thank you, Pocoyodo Fox. Holy. First message, they just redeemed the fit check out of nowhere. Dog tag of a late BF who served in the Yugoslavia wars. That's actually quite accurate. R34dle lurker. Dude, yeah, there was a Yugoslav wars. I don't think you Americans realize this, but you guys were bombing Serbia. What, like 15 years ago? Like, I was already alive back then. Most Americans didn't even know this. Wasn't that in the 90s? No, it was in the early 2000s. Yeah, it's like 25 years ago, yeah. It was in like 2001, 2002. I think it was still going in like 2004, during Clinton. I'm listening what happened in Serbia. A lot of the Balkans was one country, which was called Yugoslavia. I'm gonna lock him, by the way, I'm sorry. Oh shit, okay, never mind. It was the Pokemon. Oh shit, we have a tie between Duder and Bender. We are going until there's a tie break. So yeah, the Balkans was one big country. At least a few of the countries like got together and formed Yugoslavia. And then it had a dictator at the top of it that was called... I forgot their name. But it was like a very charismatic dictator, and Yugoslavia was like a utopia almost. Like they were developing crazy fast, and even though they were part of the Eastern Bloc, so it was a communist country, or socialist country I guess, they actually opened up their border to West for trade. So they actually had a pretty good economy going. But the benevolent dictator died, and because the entire country was just built around this one guy, everything collapsed after he died. And then there was a massive civil war between Croatia, Bosnia and Serbia, and NATO had to intervene because Serbia was committing war crimes in Bosnia and Kosovo. Tito, Tito, yeah. And yeah, so like NATO came in, bombed Serbia for like a few months, and then eventually they just agreed on a ceasefire. But yeah, it was a very bloody civil war. Lot of memes came out of it. There was a guy that, you know, the one man, one jar widow? There was a similar situation where like a Serb guy went into a hospital with a broken glass in his rectum. And he basically said that it was Croatian fighters that broke the glass into his rectum. And it was picked up by the press in Serbia because they wanted to form outrage against Croatia. And it was like one of the stories that was the tipping point for the civil war between Croatia and Serbia, just because some random guy was masturbating with a glass in his ass. Yeah, that was one of it. The other one was a neighbor stole a bucket from a Serbian neighbor. Like a Croatian neighbor, I think, stole a bucket from a Serbian neighbor. Or maybe it was the other way. And like it turned into like an actual civil war because they were arguing over who stole the bucket. They were like literally looking for any reason basically to rage bait each other. God, I had forgotten that story. Yeah. Bye. Bye bye, Marshall. I must steal that story when I meet someone next time. Dude, this is on Wiki, by the way. You can like look this up. Okay, I'm looking in. This was pretty easy. Oh, this, I don't know, this one might be hard. I'm not sure. Baby 5. I don't even remember this character. Balkan lore is 10 out of 10, gameplay needs some improvement though. Yeah, okay, let me drop another Balkan lore. So Balkans was under Ottoman rule for like hundreds of years. So basically the entire Balkans was taken over by Turkey for like hundreds of years, and every Balkan person was enslaved. And we basically made a culture out of trashing in public spaces, because it was the Turks' responsibility to keep the public space clean. So people made a culture out of trashing every public space, and this is still an issue in the Balkans. Also, alcohol. We started cooking with alcohol because, you know, the Turks were Muslim and they couldn't have your food if it had alcohol in it. So like there was a law that if you ever had any kind of celebration or event, you had to invite your local Turk authorities. And the Balkan people would basically protest against this or get around it by making everything out of pigs and alcohol. So like a lot of Balkan meals either has beer, wine or pig in it, because this way they technically invited the Turks, but like the Turks couldn't eat or drink anything because everything had alcohol or pig in it, and this was their way of protesting. Yeah, the Ottoman rule. So yeah, Balkan people love eating pig and they love putting beer and wine into everything. This could be it for me. Yeah, I don't know what I'm voting for here. W rage bait. Yeah, absolute giga chads, yeah. It's kinda bad because people still make a habit of trashing public spaces, and it looks fucking shit in some places. Spiritually Greek. I mean, Greek was also under Ottoman rule, so yeah, this applies to Greek. Ottomans did kind of perma-ruin the region. Yeah, there were a lot of bullshit rules. Like, one of the rules was that your first son had to be sent to the Ottoman Empire. So like, every family's first son was taken from them, I think. And they were indoctrinated into the Ottoman Empire as soldiers. Also, the Ottoman emperors were famously gay, and they would basically import white Slavic boys from the Balkans and then castrate them and use them as sex slaves. Yeah, because that was like the delicacy for the Ottoman Empire, or like emperors and big shots, because they were like really turned on by white little boys, I guess. Yeah. Hence the word Slav. Yeah. Yeah, it kinda came from slave, yeah. I mean, Slav people were also used as sex slaves in the Roman Empire and the Ottoman Empire, because the white fair skin was always seen as attractive. Shit was crazy. Now I can only think of that scene from Berserk. Look, Berserk had a lot of scenes like that. Okay, I'm going with Megara. Holy, that was close. Okay, GG's. GG's, Bender Snatch is the winner. Gooner of the day. Wow. Good job, Bender. Holy. I'm sorry, Duder. Bender is the freak of the day. Let's go. New 8 Bender. Damn. So apparently you are not just good at racing. Oh. Apparently you're not just good at freezing, you're also good at gooning. Can't out-freak this. You know, I would have been disappointed if it's not Bender, just because you are like the freakiest. I really got to up my gooning knowledge. You gotta edge the goon, you know? You gotta unlock the flicker edging technology. The one with Griffith and that gay warlord? Oh yeah, yeah. I do, yeah, fuck, yeah. I mean, there was also, wait, that wasn't Griffith. That was, wait, what's the main character's name? Like Berserk. Dude, I forgot his name. It was on the edge of my tongue. Guts, yeah, Guts was getting raped as well. By his... Yeah, this was another thing, by the way, that if you had an apprentice as a soldier, it was kinda normalized that you would rape your apprentice. So like little boys that are slaves would be given to these soldiers to train, and part of the training would be that they would be getting ritually raped to make them submissive, to obey command and shit like that. And Guts was also getting raped by his teacher in the mercenary group that he was a part of. And then later on he joins Griffith's mercenary group. Yeah, and then Griffith also gets raped. And then Griffith kinda uses it to like get with the king of some... I don't fucking know. Some land. I can't remember the story. Yeah, never going to watch that anime. Can I just say Berserk messed up for so many reasons, but also demonizes black folks and gays? Yeah. I think it's kinda like history accurate, like, yeah, all of that was kinda common if you were a slave mercenary. Okay, we can go another round, by the way. I'm gonna reset. You know what, I will reset the entire thing. Okay. Why do you know so much about raping people? I don't know, I think this is just like common knowledge. It was common in Sparta too, yeah? Yeah, Sparta... I think Sparta famously used it as a way to up their morale in the military. Like every soldier and like leader ranking official would have their boy wife, and they would send the boy wives out to fight as well. Because, you know, if someone you loved like dies in front of you on the battlefield, it gives you a massive adrenaline boost. And they were apparently using that, the fact that, you know, you were fighting alongside your partner, as like a way to motivate soldiers. I'ma call it quits, lightning don't strike twice. Okay, you're, you know, just say that you're giving us the chance to win, Bender. Yeah. There was also a Roman emperor, I don't know which one, but there was a Roman emperor that accidentally killed his wife and then fell into depression, and then his son, he fell in love with his son after killing his wife because his son looked like his wife, and then he made the son get castrated and took them as his wife. That's a real story of a Roman emperor. I must be humble like you, girl. Hell yeah. I heard that you are exempt from serving in the Turkish army, but only if you are a bottom. I don't know, I feel like Turkey is not that progressive, you would probably just get killed. People really were just doing anything back then, huh? Yeah, apparently. Shit was wild. Yeah. I think I just learned that pretty much every culture has some gay shit in it, if you look deep enough. This might be a strange question, but if you are trans, why do you have the fanboy tag? I'm pretty sure you can have both. Like, I don't think it's a mutually exclusive thing. People really just were. Gay shite is human as it turns out. Yeah. I think it's relatively new that the conservatives started pushing back against it. Yeah, my country is deep in the gay stuff. I think it's a relatively new thing with like the nuclear family and conservative people pushing against anything out of what they deem as normal. Why do you have the feet tag? Just for the laws. I had it in once and then I just never took it out. No, for real, you have to get bottomed in front of doctors to get exemption in Turkey. Dude, that is insane, what the fuck? That doctor is probably freaky as hell. Like, you gotta come hands-free from getting fucked in the ass to get exemption from the military. And the doctor will measure how much stuff comes out and will give you a rating based on that. I don't know. Imagine getting paid for that. Yeah. I guess I would probably get like a prostate examiner to do it. Maybe I'm too online, but some people online use the term to purposely misgender women. Like trans women. I don't really care, to be honest. Dude, I think we have bigger issues than just getting misgendered as a society. But if you're at top, is all good, a real manly man, not gay at all. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, even in like history as well, it's like only the bottoms were, you know, seen as lesser. Oh, everyone voted, okay. My bad, gang. I've been stalling. That was the easiest I have seen so far. Fairs. Don't think it has changed that much though. I would get exempt, fam. Yeah, I would let them fucking do me, I don't fucking care. If it was about getting drafted, like, yeah. Schoolgirls don't get as much love as they deserve. I don't even know what that game is. I have only seen it in this game. Not gonna lie. It's like a fighting game, right? It's like an OG fighting game. You can tell whoever made this website had like really specific interests because they only added games and characters they liked. Okay, yeah, locked in. Shit. Holy fuck, no one got it. Wow, that's crazy. Who the fuck goons to Ratata? I have no idea. Like, what the actual fuck? No one checks to Kingdom Hearts, I guess. I think... Did anyone here watch Ranma? I thought it was a good anime. I watched the remake. It's like a anime of its time. It really has the old school vibe. Robertson. There's no way this guy has more art. What? I mean, okay, this watch was really big. But like, I don't know, I didn't really feel like this watch was goon material. I saw a lot of furies thirsting after Moist and the bat guy. Any red gooners in chat? If I had to guess, I would go with shampoo. Okay, I think everyone voted. I will go with shampoo. Oh fuck, it was Danganronpa. What the fuck? That's like the first time I have ever seen Danganronpa actually win. Like, what? He's kinda pathetic and that's kinda hot. I don't know, I never played the game, to be honest. But I have seen a lot of art of that thing, yeah. Who the fuck is jerking to Gears? I remember playing this on my Xbox 360 when I was like 13. This is kinda hard. I think Fire Emblem is probably the obvious choice. I will yield my lead. Add this deviant art post or other type of post. This is rule 34. Rule 34dle. I just have it zoomed in. Okay, we are going until 5 points. I think that's fair. Okay, I think everyone voted. Wow, that was actually kinda close. Crewmate Among Us. Oh my god, it's definitely Freddy. There's no way. Real man jerk it to real man. So real. I never get the appeal of Bara content. Anyone here goons to Bara? I don't think I ever met a single person that was into it. I vote free for hope. Bara. Wait, you guys don't even know Bara. Okay. You guys don't know Ball. It's okay. I'm just a little disappointed. Amogus IRL corn forever? What the fuck? Okay. I think everyone voted. Yeah, it was easy enough. Oh, this might be... I don't know, this might be hard. Tell us. Okay, Bara is when two hot, muscular, hairy gay men go at each other. But in anime style. It's like you see it in the yaoi section sometimes. Oh, I get why I don't know about that. Yeah. You mean bears. It's called bara, okay? Bara is kinda like yaoi. I mean, bara... Okay, not all yaoi is bara, but all bara is yaoi. It's like a subcategory. And yeah, it's basically just really muscular and really hairy man. But like, I don't know who it appeals to, because I have never met anyone that's into it, but people are making it for some reason. But big hairy men are called bears. Yeah. Yeah, they are. But bara is a doujin tag. It's like yaoi. Bara is like exclusively hentai and drawings. If they are making it, there's a market. Yeah, I think it's probably for women, yeah. Wait, you guys are going for the Pokemon? I think Amelia takes this. Okay, never mind. It was Pokemon. Ooh, we have a tie. Yeah, this one is kinda hard. Always bet on Pokemon. Well, it didn't work out. Okay, technically, yeah, that was Pokemon, but it wasn't like an actual Pokemon. Hi, Chris. Hi. Is there any romantic and non-violent bara out there? That's a great question, yeah, they're always like wrestling each other. I think that's kind of the appeal, because it's like they are muscular and shit. I don't know, it's like a woman's idea of hairy man. That's what it feels like. I'm more of a twin connoisseur. Yeah, for sure, yeah. High School DxD is already corn, so why would you make more? Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know if League of Legends has that many gooners. I mean, okay, sure, I will look it in. Oh! It was actually... Okay. Okay, Vaskali, Webbit and Chekhov in the lead. Okay, we are going until there's a tie break. That's crazy, DxD gooners are not fucking around. Well, they are fucking around, but... the gooners are not. Women are into furry smut nowadays, it's not a far-fetch for hairy dudes. Yeah, I don't know what women are on. I think it's a wide spectrum, okay? Like, you know, it's just like with guys, I think girls also have a wide taste. Also, I don't know, maybe gay guys are also into it. Like, maybe it's for gay men, I don't know. I don't think yaoi is for gay men. I think bara is more like what you would watch if you're a gay guy. There was a literal bear thing as well recently. Baldur's Gate 3 had a bear thing. Oh yeah. That was a long time ago, but you can technically fuck a bear, yeah, in Baldur's Gate. I was such a cocked virgin in my Baldur's Gate playthrough that I missed my chance with Carla and I never slept with anyone. And then I had the undead guy shit talk me for not fucking anyone. If you don't sleep with anyone, the zombie guy in your base that revives you will shit talk you. Yeah, I ended up being a virgin because I just ran out of time, and I didn't know you can't have sex with any characters if you enter Act 3. So yeah, I entered Act 3 and like I just got rejected by Carla out of nothing, and then I stayed the kissless, hugless virgin. I would also just be a cock if I couldn't get with Carla. You can't get with anyone if you enter Act 3. Like, the game just locks you out of the whole, like, relationship stuff. Pretty easy to miss romance, do a romantic playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3. I like had a good relationship with her, I just didn't wanna, like, I didn't wanna, I don't fucking know, watch the cutscene for the lesbian action, and then I just kinda missed out on it. As a sapphic girly, I would romance Astarion. I think Astarion was my least favorite character in Baldur's Gate. Holy, okay. Oh my god, okay, now it's like a 5-way tiebreaker. Oh, there's Astarion. You better vote for him now. Yeah, okay, they did. I think Astarion is just like a really annoying fucking thing. The entire playthrough, I was just so fucking weirded out by them. They're like a little like manipulative freak, I feel like. Yeah, I was not a fan of this guy. He's everything. He's like a really bitchy woman, but like without tits. I hate this dude, yeah. I think my favorite characters were like, I really liked Carla, I really liked Will. I think if I had to rank them, it would be like Carla, Will, the druid guy, I can't remember his name. And then... Dude, I kind of forgot the names. I kinda like the cleric girl, Shadowheart. I wasn't a fan of Shadowheart because she's like a crazy lunatic cultist for like 90% of the game. I also didn't like Azil. Azil I think was also really annoying. Lazel, sorry. I like the guild lady, the elf. I forgot her name. Lazel is my fave. She has a redemption arc. Like, yeah, she is like a long investment. Holy. Yumi. On God, who the fuck is cracking to Yumi? What the fuck? Jahira? Yeah, Jahira, yeah. She's like the mommy vibes. Yeah, I think that's like my top 4. Carla, Will, Jahira, and the druid guy. Who is gooning to a hat? Yeah, good question. On God, we are not gooning to the hat. This is a hard choice. I don't know. Someone voted for Yumi. Who the fuck voted for them? S-Destroyer? Dude, you are trolling. Wow, it was a hat in time. No one got any points. That's crazy. Because the word short. Yeah, I just called her short as well. Not gonna lie, I don't know much about Short because I kinda fucked up her storyline. And she just got mad at me when I freed the angel. What was her name? The like Yumi had more than expected though. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is gooning to Yumi, but like they need to be locked up. I'm sorry. I freed the Dark Whisperer or whatever their name was in Act 2, and then Shard got mad at me and just left. And that was it. I never played them. They're just a really annoying cultist to me. I romanced Triss and Yan in my first playthrough and got blue-balled by them both. I don't even know who Triss is. Triss and Yan. Damn, I forgot the names. I guess there's people out there who really just want that Yumi Pa job or something. I guess. The cat licking the tip. Call that the Grippy Sock special. I don't know. Killing myself. I think Yennefer, for sure. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Oh shit, we broke the tie, okay. Boo Boo is the gooner of the day. Hell yeah, good. Congrats Boo Boo. Hell yeah, gang. You are the second gooner of the day. Close, you are so close yet so far. Yo, good luck, Boo Boo. Hiya. Gunnar Maxing. Who was the first again? The first Gunnar of the day? Bender. Bender and Boo Boo are the Gunners of the day. Hiya. W. Gunnar couple of the day. Yeah, you can like goon together now. You may kiss the goon. Type shit. On God. For real. Ole. Man, I thought JQ would take that. I thought Yennefer would win. Oh wait, they did win, yeah. I like actually have brain damage. Discord. Yo, what's up, Bender? Yeah, Boo Boo and Bender can kiss now. Alright. No, wait, did I win or no? My internet freaked out. Yo, Boo Boo, you won. You won, yeah. You are the gooner of the day, the second gooner of the day. You can kiss Bender now. You guys are the gooner couple of the day. You can jerk each other. Just a little. Gunnar and Gunnette. Wait, did I? Oh, okay. For real. Who is the bottom? Yeah, they will figure it out. Hot bear Barrow action style. They will figure it out. The third one. Rock, paper, scissors? Nah, that's boring. They will wrestle it out, I'm sure. That was boggers. Oh, they lose to me. You think so? What the hell? You don't need to... Oh my god. You don't need to sniff at that, what the hell? Dude, that's diabolical. Yo, hi Shed, hi. Sorry you missed the Gooner of the Day competition. Bender took your place. Who blinks first is more fair. Hi Shed, yeah. I don't know if I said hi. I'm not gooner enough. Sag. I don't think I have won a single time yet. I actually feel ashamed. Like, I feel like I should be more up with it, you know? I need to goon more. I fell off after the first round. Yeah, Duder, you were like in the lead, I think. Damn, I get 2 hellos, meaning... I'm just brain rotted, I can't think for some reason when I'm on stream. I think I'm just not comfortable enough. Ah, good night, boo boo, good night. I hope you sleep well. Night night. Good night. Enjoy your gooning sesh. No, but that's real. Yeah, I think it's like a -20 to my intelligence every time I turn on stream. I think it's just a matter of getting comfortable being on stream. I like not sweating it as much. I'm just gonna pretend it's because I'm your favorite cat, thanks. Yeah, you are for sure. Okay, everyone is my favorite. I almost won and have literally never seen anime before. I guess you can just vibe it out, yeah. Yeah, just that good. Hi Luther, hi, how's it going? I had a pretty chill day. It's kind of a heat wave here. It's really fucking hot. Oh yeah, Chris, how is it in Spain? Wait, actually, I think Spain is pretty chill right now. It's kind of a heat wave here. I don't even need to be a streamer to go completely head empty. Real, that's real. It's not too bad. That's nice. But I'm leaving in 2 days. Oh, nice. To be fair, I won and I have seen like 3 anime. Yo, honestly, you just look at the characters and go, would people wanna fuck? Maybe that's the play, yeah, I just overthink the background too much. You just need to, yeah, just pick whichever. I mean, okay, I don't think that would work because I don't find Pokemon attractive, but like, it always has the most It's hot here too, it will rain on the weekend. Yeah, I think it's the same here, yeah. There's gonna be one cold, there's gonna be a temperature drop, I think, this weekend. And then after that, apparently it's gonna be like the hottest summer. There's like El Nino, you know, coming for our ass. Some massive heat wave. Okay, yeah, the Pokemon thing is scary. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah. I don't know. Also, guys are really underrepresented in on Rule 34. Like, guys will never have as much submission as girls. It's 30 degrees till Sunday here. Yeah, don't worry, it's only gonna get worse. What Pokemon? Why did I hear Pokemon? Yo, hi Paprik, hi. We were talking about Rule 34dle. Pokemon just has like insanely dedicated gooners. It's 28 degrees, it's 4 AM. Dude, that sounds miserable, yeah. What the fuck? I need nuclear winter? Yeah, holy shit, yeah. Dude, that's miserable. Yeah, I understand why you would stay up at night. Like, I wouldn't mind having that weather for a while, but long term I would probably go insane. Pokemon has those numbers mostly due to being so famous, I think. I just think there's a lot of furry gooners that jerk off to Pokemon. Like, I don't know, I think it fried a lot of people's brain because they were watching it as a kid. And then, you know, it just like made the connections. It's 20 degrees right now at 5 PM. That's pretty nice actually. It was like 30 something degrees here. Nightlife in Thailand was hella chill cause you could just be in the sluttiest clothes past midnight. Oh, that's cool. I mean, would you not be scared of like public safety? I guess if you are in like a tourist area, it's probably pretty safe. Or like if you are with someone. Yeah. But that's cool. They would probably assume you are just another ladyboy or something. It's probably not that weird. It's 31 degrees for me. Yeah, it was like 30 something degrees today. I don't go out much, so I wouldn't know. Aww. I mean, you can go for walks, at least. I don't know. Bangkok is fine to be slutty. Oh, okay. That's like the capital, right? I mean, I would love to be in a hotter place. I live in rural Thailand. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Rural places are usually always just worse to live in. I just come to Australia, everyone just wears bikinis in the city because of the beaches. Ah, that's really cool actually. I'm planning on moving to Malta, hopefully. So I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm probably gonna be in a bikini as well. Do you wear this fit outside? Yeah. I went hiking. Well, not today, but yesterday, but I had a similar fit. To Malta? Yeah, yeah. I bought a pair of cute shorts from the women's section. The design and cloth was better and peachy with cats in it. Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah. I like hot weather, I'm not complaining about it. Yeah, I have been so sick of the cold. It's been like kinda shit lately. Bikini Hami would put me in an early grave. You will see it more, I guess. Not on stream probably, but like... I would kill for the hotter weather, yeah. That's why I'm moving south. Yeah. I have been listening to a compilation of Thai funk music. Oh, that sounds interesting actually. I don't think I ever heard Thai music. Bikini Hami has been a thing, I'm pretty sure. Are you a ghost? Oh yeah, like, I mean, I already said this story, but yesterday I was out on a hike. It was really hot. And we were like hiking in the mountains, but the mountains also have a zoo in it. And we came across a male peacock on the hike. It escaped from the zoo. So we just called up the zoo and they were like, oh yeah, we know, he likes escaping. So yeah, that was funny. Just came across a random wild peacock in the mountains. Yeah, bro was like chill, didn't even try to run from us. We like took pictures of it, like up close. They were just like chilling there, didn't even care about us. Like we could tell it was a domesticated peacock because they would be just chilling on the roads. Would you get a cat, Hami? Yeah, I wanna get a pet. Free chicken dinner. No. It was really cute. They were just minding their business, like picking around. In areas in Houston where the rich live are a bunch of pet peacocks. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, they seem pretty chill. When I was in a zoo in Barcelona, they had the peacocks just free roaming in the zoo, and I think this zoo near my home also has the peacocks just free roaming. I think a lot of zoos do that now because peacocks are kind of smart, so they can just like chill and walk around. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's probably what happened. The zoo was just letting the peacocks walk around and then they just escaped. I don't fucking know how. Yeah, they are like that here too, they just hang around. It's kind of cool, yeah. I love peacocks. Get hit by cars a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. I can imagine, yeah, just rich douche people like having peacocks and then they just escape. And they just like start chilling around the city. There was one roaming in a park in a city near me. They are chill dudes. That's crazy. They're not even domestic, they're just everywhere now. Imagine if they were like pigeons and you could just find peacocks everywhere. Yo, hi HD, hi. Welcome. Texans are so odd. Alright, you get to have one animal regardless of logistics. What is it? I mean, I guess it has to be something you can domesticate, right? Any animal. I don't know. What animal would I pick? Like a exotic cat. I mean, I don't know, I would feel bad trying to have an animal, you know, that isn't meant to be domesticated. T-Rex? Yeah, T-Rex sounds fun. I will get a seal, yeah, why not? I would wanna get my own personal seal. I would want a fox. If humans are considered animals, whoa, we are not going there. You are not getting your puppy, girl. Personal jester. Probably a bear, the animal, not the gay archetype. Personal jester sounds fire, yeah. Just get a yes man. Human trafficking, yeah. Those kind of bears are also acceptable. How about a panda? Oh yeah, maybe like a red panda. Those are cute. Fire. I would get like a really fit guy and then just have him work for me. Yeah, why not? Just have a personal like housemaid. They can like cut the grass and like clean the house. W slavery. I mean, for real. You know, these Republicans, maybe they had something going on. Like, imagine, yeah, you give them shelter and food and they just work for you for free. The rest is a maid too. Yeah, why not? I'm head out. I'm sorry, Bender. Yeah, this conversation went off. Are you some kind of Roman emperor now? I guess so, yeah. More like your average South American. Chicken is alright, but like you can have that anyway. This is that half German coming out. Bro, no. Homie is my Rome. I have fallen. Collapsed even. I don't think the Germans had slaves. In my defense, I don't think the Germans had slaves, we just killed them. That was the Dutch, and the Spanish, and the Portuguese, and the British. I don't think Germans really had colonies. They had like African colonies, I think. But like, I don't think slavery was like generally practiced. Yeah, you had a funny painter. Yeah, he was a silly guy. He made some mistakes, but like he was kind of chill. You know, it could have been worse. It could have been Trump. I think we got lucky with the funny painter. It could have been worse. Just a silly little guy. Yeah, this is what happens when an artist can't express themselves. I think AI has made at least 1,000 funny painters today. Look, it's out of context. I hope you guys know I'm just joking, right? Right? It's all a joke, okay? Oh, it was a joke. Wait, what? Come on, I'm ending stream. You are only joking, then I'm out. Dude. You guys don't know me enough. It's like the Homelander gif. So, it's like, wait, what? I know you are. Nah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think all of that is like false. Like, I think Orange Man is up there. I don't even wanna say their name. I'm gonna like summon Voldemort or something. Hi Jay, hi. Welcome. Guys, I gotta be honest, this is the craziest conversation to be a part of when you have just woken up. I'm so sorry. It's a bad timing. Orange Man would do worse if he could. Yeah. Dude, Orange Man would bring back slavery, I think, if it wasn't already like written into the laws. Like, you bet slavery would be back if he could get away with it. I mean, to be honest, we still have slavery. Like, come on, like the prison system and the Mexican like immigrant labor of the farming system. Dude, like, come on, slavery still exists. Except now, instead of a shelter and food, you get barely enough money to afford shelter and food. It's literally the same thing. Like, the only difference is they don't give you the shelter and food directly, but like indirectly through the money. That is barely enough. He's trying to change that stuff anyway, like he's trying to run for a third term. Yeah, we'll see. There are more slaves today than ever before in history. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. You know, maybe the Spanish painter had a point. Maybe if Israel didn't exist. We are mental slaves now, yeah. Okay. Look, I'm just joking. Anyways, I was cleaning the house all day today. Another cool fact, sharks are older than trees. Oh, what the fuck? Really? I guess there was life in water before land ever became a thing. That's crazy. Yeah. I think insects are also older than trees. Like, wait, actually I'm not sure. I think the first amphibians that came on land are older than trees. Speaking of cleaning, I was cleaning my house, crazy work. Yeah, dude, holy shit. I spent like 3 hours cleaning. My house has a winter garden and it has terrible insulation, so it's full of mold 90% of the time. It's fucking miserable and I fucking hate it. I never wanna get winter garden ever again. So I was cleaning that shit all day. Guys, what the fuck, how are things older than trees? Where did the oxygen come from? Am I dumb? Okay, so oxygen existed way before trees and it was made by algae and bacteria in the water. Also, to this day, most of the oxygen comes from algae and bacteria in the water. So, yeah. Trees are actually like way later thing. Like even when the first islands appeared and the first amphibians, we only had bushes and just soft plants, because plants haven't unlocked the ability to solidify basically. Like the entire carbon structure that trees rely on was like basically organic concrete to support their weight. And basically it took them a long time to develop this skill of hardening their shell. Jesus makes oxygen. Yeah, true, yeah. I forgot. We were just made by Jesus and everything was already here and we just got plopped down, and then some white girl ate an apple because she was a fucking hoe or something, and because of that God fucking punished women for the next 3 billion years by making humanity. I don't fucking know, something like that. Basically it's all women's fault and men are perfect, okay? And you should shut the fuck up and make me a sandwich. Grass is even more recent than trees. Dinosaurs never got to see it. Wow, really? I would make you one, don't worry. Thank you, Katya. I'm glad you got me. Yeah, the history of the entire world, I guess, is such a good video. Is this why Hami drinks apple juice so much, just to flex? Yeah, I'm committing the sin to spit in the face of God. Because apparently gay people aren't allowed in heaven anyway. According to the religion of love and acceptance. Dude, I fucking loved the final season of The Boys, making fun of religious people. It was so fucking perfect. When they had the film with Jesus descending down to Homelander and telling Homelander that, oh yeah, oh wait, this is kind of spoilers? I don't know if I should talk about this. I don't want to spoil it anymore. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I didn't say too much, okay? Can I be God in this scenario? You said spitting in the face of God. Holy. Look, no, Katya, I wouldn't spit on you. I would take your hand and kiss it. On God. I'm not good at flirting. The thing that Mormons believe that black people come from had me floored. But you were a Mormon. Like, wait, weren't you a Mormon? So like what? You like believe the religion that that thinks black people are like aliens? Kissing hands? No. Spitting on people? Yeah. Gee, Sammy, you're gonna be had back a year in school. Look, I'm a woman, I'm not supposed to have this type shit. I can just look at people autistically, and somehow that's enough. What do Mormons believe about black people? I wanna know. I wanna know your best pickup line. Okay. First thing that comes to head. Yo, are you my favorite book? Because I'm totally checking you out. Or like... or like, damn girl, you fought with those cheeks? Something like that. Look, I don't have good wrist. It's not that bad if you're wasted. Yeah. Look, I never had the chance to really practice my riz, okay? Are you my assignment due tomorrow? Cause I wanna slam you on a table and do you all night. That's good. That's a good one. That the souls that were indifferent to God's war with the devil were marked with black and had to make up their sin by working for those that are pure. What the actual fuck is wrong with Mormons? What the fuck is that Vescaliva bit? That's like serial killer pickup. Do you recycle? Cause I would love to crush your box and leave you by the curb tomorrow. What the fuck? That's how you pick up hookers on the side of the road, I guess. I thought they just believe in handing out useless pamphlets. Are you a cow because I wanna milk you out or something? Yeah, don't try that. Don't try that, IRL. Brit guy once said to me, even King Arthur couldn't make me pull out. Holy. I need to up my wrist lines. What else? Do I have anything else? I can't think of anything. I'm like brain dead. Australian pickup line. Ever heard of an Australian kiss? It's like a French kiss but down under. That's a good one. That's really good actually. That would work on me. Do you guys have good pickup lines? I'm trying to think if I have anything. Come on, Hamish, show us that reads. Bro, no, I have like, I'm getting put on the spot. I just can't. Fuck, I don't have good rays. I'm trying to think of one. It's like, yo, are you my math homework because you are a QT 3.14 type shit. Okay, I just made this up. I'm killing myself. Okay, let me think of something else. Yo, are you my math homework because my dog ate it? The dog in question. Yeah, would you be the dog to my math homework? Or something. I can't think of anything else. To be fair, it would still work on me. Apparently I'm easy. To be honest, it's like I never been in a situation where I would have to use the pickup line. Girl, you look so good that I don't know either go eat out or eat you out. Holy fuck. Crazy Riz. Just get you some BPD automatic crazy hot girl Riz. Dude, I already have BPD, that's the sad part. Do you have a mop? I'm trying to find a way into your pants. Okay, that's kinda good. Okay, let me think. I'm trying to think something of like, you can spell X word without you and me in it. Do you guys have anything for that? My ex pillow. Ah, yeah. My ex pillow and you look like just enough to get me a full bar. No, I think it would sound better if you are like my XP low and you seem like just enough XP to level up. Are you Flappy Birds because I wanted to top you on that? What the fuck? That's good. Oh, that one is kinda lame. There's 21 letters in the alphabet, right? Wait, I forgot you're a cutie. The Psycho is. Dude, everyone has crazy pickup lines. Okay, Chris, give us your pickup line. What is your go-to guaranteed raise pickup? Can I borrow your scissoring? That doesn't make sense. I know what you're going for, but that's not really making sense. You look like you know how to make someone beg is the craziest one I have been told. Holy shit, yeah, that's wild actually. Like, what the fuck? Did you get that told to your face or like online? I don't know if I got that line hit in IRL. I would be just unlocked. I will just pick up line, I will just pick you up at 5. I said my feet look ugly on stream, and one of my chatter replied, I bet they will look better after I suck them clean. I'm sorry, that's not your pickup line, but that's fire. It was to my face by my crazy ex, and I was absolutely stunlocked and immediately obsessed. Holy. Sounds like you got the BPD princess treatment. Did I stutter, or in your smile freezing time? Or is your smile freezing time? That's a good one. Are you a genie lamp? Cause I wanna rub you until something comes out. Holy shit. That's crazy. This is why they are little. She literally said it to me within like 2 hours of meeting at a party. Ah. Yeah. You know, Hami, you real pointy canes? I don't get that one. Huh? Damn, I don't have any good lines. Damn, are you a blow up castle the way I wanna bounce on you all night? I don't fucking know. Probably leave a good bite mark. Oh. Snarler used to identify as a lesbian before dating me, and I said, I know I may be a guy, but I can be your girl. Okay, that's a good one, yeah. I like that. That's awesome. Also, aren't you a trans girl? Like, you are literally on HRT. Nice pants, but they would look better on my bedroom floor. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Like, oh, I love your fit, but I think it would look better if it was on my floor. I think that's a smooth one, yeah. If you just like walk up to someone and like, you know, because it's like a combo, because you also compliment their fit, but you also drop the pickup at the same time. It's kind of genius. Are you a parking ticket because you have got fine written all over you? HRT fanboy. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about labels, to be honest. I guess I just assumed you can be both at the same time. Queer baiting. You look dressed to kill, and I would love to be a victim tonight. That's a good one, yeah. Just know I'm writing this down. Have you shown feet today? I'm not showing feet. Okay, let me think of another one. I thought of a really unhinged one and it's kinda terrible. Okay, I'm not even gonna say this one, it's terrible. Do it. It's just bad. It's like if the whole world is my urinal, then I would be pissing on you every time. Your eye color matches my bed linen perfectly. Okay. That's actually cute, yeah. What now? Look, I just thought of it because, you know, there's that meme where like, close your eyes, bro. What do you see, bro? Nothing, bro. And it's like, that's my world without you, bro. Or like, wait, that's not exactly how it went. It was more like, the entire world is a urinal, bro. And it's like, okay, close your eyes, bro. And then it just pisses on them. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? And it's like, you are my whole world, bro. I don't know. Look, I'm trying. Masterclass in Riz. Yeah. Look, I'm trying, okay? Or like, well, let me think. Damn girl, are you my bunkard because I want to drain you? So, I don't know. Something like that. Damn girl, are you my bunkard because I want to drain you until there's nothing left? And then never look at you again. I don't know. Are you a roller coaster? Cause I wanna ride you all day. That's a good one. Former Ferrari chairman Luca Di Montezemolo just destroyed the new electric Ferrari. What the hell? Oh, Hami, your poor cute soul. Dude, I feel like that was a good one. That's like the best one I had so far, I think. Is your name Claire because I want you to give me a lobotomy? Twitch asked if I was sure about that last one. You remind me of my pinky toe. Short, cute, and I'm gonna bang you on every piece of furniture in my house. What the fuck? Are you a mystical mount? Because I really want to ride you. Whoa. You would be doing the riding? You seem like the reason someone out there still listens to sad music. Oh, that's a good one. That's good. That's a crazy line. I fuck with that. Look, I'm just like setting the record straight. Dude, I can't think of anything. How do you guys have these lines? Just like what? Everyone is just a Rizzler in chat, apparently. The one I was proud of was "Stars learn to twinkle at night from your lad." Oh, that's really good. Holy. That's really good, actually. How do you come up with these lines, actually? I could listen to you till my last breath. That's a good one. That's like awesome. These people are too good. Yeah, I think I just don't go enough. Don't go out, you know. You look like someone who enjoys being told exactly what to do. Wow, that's a good one. Chat has like pickup, like these are the kind of lines I would imagine, like, yeah, in a club setting. Like very sexually charged pickup lines. Bender is more like romantic, and Giraffe is just unhinged. If I had to characterize them. This one only works on dentists. You can give me a filling anytime. To be fair, I usually just start autistically rambling about Beyblade or dinosaurs. How do you go from that to hooking up, you know? I think this is like homie lore, I guess. But like, when I was young, I had to lie a lot. Because I was from a poor background. And you just kinda, and I kinda just had to lie about my background. Because society. And because of that, I kinda became like a pathological liar in my younger years. To cover for my unlucky background. And because of that, it kinda like swung the other way when I got older. And now I'm just incapable of not being honest. So usually if I was interested in someone, I would just tell them. Like I think that's why I don't have pickup lines. Sexually charged is crazy, but does that mean it's working? I mean, come on, do you not think those were sexually charged? Let me read them back. Wait, actually, can I read them back? Okay, I don't wanna scroll too far. I don't think I would come up for air if given the chance. Like, come on, how is that not sexually charged? I mean, they are all good. Like, I'm not saying they are bad. Like, if you wanted to hook up, I would be holy shit. I would be stunned. My friends call me the fireman the way I turn the hose on. Holy. Wait, I think I have a good one coming to me. Are you... Gotta start flirting romantically, and if they reciprocate by escalating, then go full sex pest with your lines. Okay, Bender, thank you for the advice. I was thinking about something like, are you... Actually, no. It's not that good. I'm actually a poet. Here's my latest work. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, let's have sex inside my car. I think I would regret not introducing myself to you. Oh my god, that's really good, yeah. That's really good. How do you come up with this? I don't know, I think that's really cute, yeah. I can see myself using that. I have never hit on a girl with glasses before. Is that the pickup? Oh, okay, I get it, yeah. That's a good one. I would regret it if I don't say hi. That's a good one, actually, yeah. Are you a cigarette? Cause you are lit and I wanna put your butt in my mouth. No, you are reading this. I'm pretty sure you are reading this from somewhere, there's no way. That's a good one though. Yeah. Halfway? What do you mean halfway? Seen that one? I'm taking inspiration. Are you a Lego sled? The way I wanna play with you for a day and then never touch you again. Okay, that's bad. What is your dating life like anyways? Non-existent. I'm not really looking. I'm not even in the kind of place where I would be. Y'all ever seen someone and actually regretted not talking to them? LMAO, that's how I thought of that one. That's, yeah, that's valid, yeah. It's scary to just go up to someone, yeah. If I can pet a cat, I think I can pet yours. Okay, that's funny. So like, yeah, I don't really have a dating life. Pretty much every relationship I had started online. And I basically never went out. I don't think I ever met anyone by going out. I would, like, at best go out with someone I already know. I don't think I have ever in my life approached someone randomly. Because I just kinda assume people don't wanna talk. if you don't already know each other. Like, in my head, people just go out with their friends and everyone just, you know, wants to interact with the people they go out with. So yeah, I don't think I ever like just hit up a conversation with someone. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gone out in like more than 2 years now, just because of where I live. If you do get it placed in life where you can date, is that something you want to do? Find someone, or is it just meh? I don't know. I feel like most people already have plans when they go out. They are not around to change that for a stranger. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just live in a place where I can't really do that anyway. So I haven't even tried. Maybe once I move, I will go out more. I think it depends on the circumstances, but I have never randomly hit someone up either. I had it happen to me though, but then I found out we had the same my now dead name and I just couldn't. Yeah. Are we done with the pickup lines? Cause I just remembered a good one, I think. Yeah, do it. Hit us. I think for me, I'm not looking for a relationship as much as just friendship. I would rather have 10 friends than, 10 sex partners. If that makes sense. Ahem, your boobs look heavy, want me to hold them for you? Okay. That was probably the... I mean, that's a classic, you know. My bad, gang. Honestly, I think that comes with wisdom and growth. Relationships used to seem so important, but friends are really the ones that hold you up, I feel. Yeah, for sure. I think this is a lesson I learned when I was baby trans. Because in the beginning I did make the mistake of making every relationship I had sexual. Because it was just a way of getting attention. Like, you know, if you're attention and validation hungry, the best way to make people pay attention to you is obviously by sexualizing yourself to them. But I think this is something a lot of baby trans people will go through. Or like people in general, I think, go through this where like you crave validation, so you either fill it by sexualizing yourself or, you know, chasing numbers online. And after a while you probably realize that if you make every relationship sexual, they become transactional. And if they get bored of you sexually, then they will just, you know, abandon you. And it's not gonna have that friendship feeling that like a regular friendship would have. If you make it sexual, they will expect it to be, you know, to stay sexual. And also sexual, if you make it sexual, I feel like people are more likely to get bored of you. Like, it makes it easier to make friends if you make it sexual, but I think it makes them last less. I think I realized it when I go out of my toxic relationship and my friends are the ones that helped me a lot, and so I will never put myself in a position where I don't appreciate them just as much or more again. Yeah, I agree with that. I think when you introduce sex into a relationship, it just makes it last less time. Because there's more of a chance of, oh, I don't wanna do sexual favors. And then at that point, you know, the relationship might be over. And yeah, I think relationships don't last as long as friendships. Yeah, I had a bad phase in the past, yeah. I think friendships, yeah, just last longer and they're usually more meaningful. You know, you can... It's like, would you rather have 20 exes or 1 ex and 19 friends, you know? Friendship and romance are fine to me, but I just can't with the sexual stuff really, not even with my partner. Yeah. Everyone has their limits. I think, I mean, it's an internet, but I think a lot of people put on the act of being a hypersexual for validation. And because of the internet, we all think that everyone is always horny and hypersexual. And I think a lot of it is just a performance that we do. Like, I don't think people are actually as hypersexual as they might seem online. Hemro is... What is Hemro? I still enjoy to tease and flirt. Do you have a best friend? I mean, a Hemro probably, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. I would rather have more friends. Yeah. Hi, Maddie. Hi. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents. And I feel bad for baby trans people, and that's why I try to avoid baby trans girls nowadays. Because a lot of them do fall into the puppy girl, you know, being sexual for validation, like, trap. And I don't wanna be there for that. I think if you're like more than 3 years into your transition, there's a higher chance that, you know, they are over it and you can actually talk with them as a human. Flirting is so much fun when neither person actually wants to go anywhere with it and they are just having goofs. Yeah, I think that's harmless, yeah. Especially if you're not in a relationship and you're just joking around with friends. I think it's a way of gassing up the other, or, you know, hyping the other person up. Because I think everyone appreciates, you know, getting compliments from friends. A lot of girls just flirt anyway, TBH, like it's a friendly kind of flirt. I think it's a way of validating each other, I guess, in the form of flirting, because it's a way of acknowledging that the other person is good looking. Most of my friends who are girls will say the wildest shit and be like, love you bestie after. Yeah, that sounds like a girl thing, for sure. Did you sit in a pile of sugar because you got pretty sweet ass? Yeah, that's really good. Guys need to flirt with each other more, honestly. I think with guys, yeah, I think it's cool when someone is chill. I really don't like guys that are mega insecure about being straight. Or, you know, that like have this obsession with being straight. Isn't that just attraction? What do you mean? I really can't stand when guys approach me and be like, oh, I find you hot, but I'm like totally straight. Like, okay, I don't give a fuck. This is clearly a fetish to you. I couldn't care any less. That's like the biggest turn off you can tell a trans girl. It's like, yo, I'm so straight, but like you are kinda hot. Like, kill yourself. Hey bro, can I suck your dick? Jokes, let's play FIFA. I don't think that's how it goes. In-game, yeah, in-game. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't happen that often nowadays. I think it was more prevalent in the past. I mean, where's the line between flirting and just complimenting each other? I guess complimenting each other is a way of flirting. Yeah. Right, but it's getting late, so I think I have to get off. I need to sleep and shit, unfortunately. I draw at physical touch. Yeah. I mean, physical touch is like, obviously, yeah, that's like way too deep. Alright, gang. Sorry, I mean, it's an interesting topic, but like, I gotta sleep. So yeah, good night, chat. Good night. Hope everyone sleeps well. Toodles, bye bye.